Stay close to the candlesticks. The stairway can be treacherous. So I realized after the fact, I forgot to talk about Angel. What? Okay, so let's go through this. We're gonna be a little unorthodox here. I'm gonna talk about last episode's thoughts first, well, and then we'll move on. More than likely, it's because it was a token of true love or whatever, and the Clara is it's a very ancient symbol. Is it? I don't know. I could just be making that up. It was everywhere in the 90s. You saw it everywhere. And like now come to think of it as an adult woman, I can't recall the last time I saw one. Anyways, yeah, digression. So probably because it was like the token of, a true love placed in like the moment, in the spot of his sacrifice, it like absolved him or whatever. Probably something like that. So, okay, Angel's back, and he's back right after Buffy forgave herself, or rather, at least came to some sort of progression in her grief. Where she made the decision for herself to finally move on. And Angel, so if he, because he went to hell, so it's incredibly likely that since, because he has his soul back and is capable of feeling guilt and sorrow, that of course a form of torture in hell would have to be letting him know what he did during his time as Angelus Pod deux. So we've got an angel who because of the state of his soul went through the suffering that would be required in hell, suddenly brought back. The love of his life killed him, or the love of his unlife killed him. She killed him, sent him to hell. No matter the reason or justification, no matter what, no matter how justified it was, the fact of the matter was, his last moment on Earth was being killed by the woman he loves. That would fuck anybody up. Now he's suddenly back for reasons he doesn't understand, and he's probably gonna go seek Buffy out, no matter how he feels, to then, see her having moved on from him. Oh my god. What is this gonna be? So yeah, we'll get into the predictions after announcements and or updates from Future Hot Mess Kristen. Go ahead, my love. Take it away.
Hey, it's me, future hot mess Kristen. I am so hot and so messy that I'm currently not appropriate for human consumption. I am sick and college is kicking my ass. Those are the only updates and or announcements. I've got nothing going on. Take care.
I hope college is being nice to you. Alright, so I hope whatever that was uplifting or riveting or interesting. Okay, so predictions. This episode is called The Beauty and the Beasts. Ooh, okay, alright. So, Beauty and the Beast is one of my all-time favorite fairy tales. Stories of that nature, like Hans my Hedgehog. I also really love that story. Where and it's been reflected in so much fiction and media that I've wolfed down. I mean, it's like it's one of the reasons I love vampires. This idea that there's this fictional ideal of a soulmate, a true love, who is this creature of darkness and corruption. But the fact of the matter is, you are the most important thing in their world, a world that they would allow to burn if it meant keeping you whole and safe. There's a trend with my fictional crushes, so like I'm just hoping this means that we're getting a story like that. This we're being given a character who is a being of an ideal of purity and or goodness, having fallen in with a creature of darkness, um, who gets it, but I'm embarrassing myself right now. I really am. Not to say I haven't been already with you people, like, up till now. So hey, the nice, cool people are gonna stay. I said it before, I refuse to change who I am for anybody, so. Um, it does say beasts, plural. So it's probably just about, Buffy versus, a vampire den. Like, it's probably something like that. No actual romance in it whatsoever. And I'm gonna be sad and let down. Alright, let's get to it.
One night, after supper, the lead dog turned up a snowshoe rabbit. The dog lay down low to the race.
Interesting beginning.
And the parts of his nature that were deeper than he, going back into the wombs of...
Are we reaching Call of the Wild, or?
Hey, maybe we should try a less stimulating passage.
Private Harris.
What is that?
Good.
Oh, it's Oz! He looks different.
Call of the Wild. Aren't we reading the cliff notes to this for English?
Okay, well, it's not for you. It's for me. 'Cause I'm still getting used to half a Monty.
Oh, good. Half? You and Oz?
Ooh, yes we would. Willow. No, don't get... What are you kidding me? He's kidding me. Look at them getting along. I love it.
I don't care how sensitive they act. They're all still just in it for the chase.
Uh-oh. Oh, so he's still around. Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Howdy, Debbie.
Hi, Oz. Hey, you're not doing jazz band this year?
Oh, can't take the pressure. It's not the music that's hard, it's the marching.
We have a marching jazz band?
Yeah, but, since the best jazz is improvisational, we'd be going off in all directions, banging into floats. Scary.
Thanks. Pete brought them for me.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Scott does that kind of stuff. You too, Buffy.
Oh, well, we're not up to flowers. Are we? Up to flowers? Did I miss flowers?
No, we're pre-posy, definitely. Time's up. Well, I have to go see Mr. Platt today.
Platt, the school counselor?
I get to convince him that I'm Little Miss Stable so I can stay in school.
Good for her, really. I mean, he's clearly just a rebound, but I mean, good for her for making the effort, to move on.
It's good to see you. No need to panic. Just a thought.
About what?
Game.
What's the deal, Jaws?
Jeff Walken.
Jeff. He was... I know him.
I'm afraid he was terribly mauled. Now, much as I hate to think it could be the handiwork of
Me.
The room was secured, the gate was locked, and the window unbreakable and... open.
Oh, God.
Oh, not to freak. I rest in my eyes now and then. That's all.
How long exactly did you rest your eyes for?
A little now, a little then. But I never heard Oz leave, and he was here in the morning when I
Woke up.
You can put it that way if you want to, Mr. Technical.
Miss Summers.
Buffy Summers reporting for sanity.
You're smoking. You're on school property and you're smoking?
We're not gonna be friends. You have friends already. I hope. I mean, friends are a good thing. They like you.
He's younger than I thought he'd be.
Any person who claims to be totally sane is either lying or not very bright. I mean, everyone has problems. Everybody has demons, right?
Trying to get a read on him.
So the hope I bring you is demons can be fought. People can change. You can change. Now, your turn. Let's start with why you ran away.
I was dating someone. It ended badly. My mom and I were fighting, and I kind of freaked.
Well, tell me more about this guy, bad ending guy. He got mean,
Yes.
and you didn't stop loving him. Look, lots of people lose themselves in love. It's no shame. Right? They write songs about it. The hitch is, you can't stay lost. Sooner or later, you have to get back to yourself.
You know, I bat you around a little bit like a cat toy. I have harmless.
Not helping, honey. Not helping.
Get cut to ribbons, and maybe then I'll take a little nibble, and I'm not helping, am I?
No.
No, baby boy.
Charles may have got out of his cage last night.
Or maybe there's another werewolf roaming the woods.
Perhaps. Perhaps it's something else entirely.
More than likely the latter.
Together and we'll figure this out.
Yes, Buffy, you patrol the woods. The others, check out the morgue.
Right, we can see if it's a werewolf kill or not.
Okay, you know that thing where you bail in the middle of an upsetting conversation? I have to do that. It's kind of dramatic, I know, but sometimes it's a necessary guy thing.
And I want you to do the guy thing, but
Sun is setting. God, honey, I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh, poor guy. Also, do his parents not know where the hell he is? Then again, if his aunt was very open about the fact that her son is a vampire. His aunt? What did I say? I can't remember. So definitely not a werewolf. Oh! 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 Okay. Oh God, does he remember anything? Or is he like just so hungry and out of it that he doesn't realize where he is or what he's doing? I'm sorry, does she has her forensic kit in a Scooby-Doo lunchbox.
Oh, God.
here, hold this.
We're doing crime here. You don't sneak up during crime.
No, you absolutely do. Yeah, no, I get it. No, listen, I totally get it. Take every precaution, chain them up until we get some answers.
Buffy, are you okay? What are you doing here?
So good news, Oz, it wasn't you.
Exploring demon dimensions and mystery of a Cathler.
Yeah, and she still listens to heavy metal. Ricky Dicky.
Buffy? Must have been some dream. I didn't think you knew what a card index was for.
I dreamt that he came back. Let's just pretend for a second that Angel somehow found his way back to Sunnydale. What would he be like?
Really can't say. From what is known about that dimension, it would suggest a world of brutal torment. And time moves quite differently there, so...
I remember. So, he would have been down there for
Long enough
hundreds of
to
years.
forget himself and what he knows.
Of torture.
From my experience, there are two types of monster. The first can be redeemed, or more importantly, wants to be redeemed.
And the second type?
Second is void of humanity. Cannot respond to reason or love.
Was it werewolf? Was it a vampire?
It wasn't conclusive.
How could it not be conclusive? What did it look like? Was he bit?
Let her finish, Buffy.
No, it's just... I'm really out of it today. I didn't sleep well last night.
Just don't tell Mr. Platt you have insomnia. He'll make you start a dream journal.
What's that, like a Barbie thing?
Dear Dream Journal, how come Ken hasn't come around since he got that earring?
I never did it.
We're talking about it?
Really? I guess he's kind of funny and stuff. It's just sometimes I just don't like the things he says.
Like what? Like what does he say that puts you off beat?
I wanted to tell you that you look great today.
He is really sweet. I like him.
That's really sweet. And I wish I didn't have to, but I just remembered that I do, so I'll see you later. Do you understand me?
Like, I'm wondering, does he even remember that his name is Angel? No, he's gonna snap, honey. Yeah, you gotta give him time. Give him time.
No, let's stay here.
Relax, Daddy. What's wrong with you today? What is that?
Nothing. Kiss me.
No, Debbie, you did not drink that, did you?
Drink it. You know I didn't.
Debbie, what's going on?
There's nobody else that I can talk to. Not Will.
I'm guessing it's not him in the chair.
They found out they'd freak on me, or they'd do something, and I need help. It's this guy. He...
Or he's dead. Oh my god, what the hell?
I was trying to get rid of it.
You were trying to get rid of it?
To help you. You know how you get.
Are there signs about this B-plot that I missed?
Drink it.
When I drink it, nothing, Debbie. Nothing! You could pour out everything I made, and it wouldn't help. And you wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because all it takes now is you, Debbie. You and your stupid, grating voice!
Is he hulking out? What is happening?
Started the formulas in the first place. To be the man you wanted. You pay me back how? By whoring around with other guys and taunting me.
No, I don't. I don't even look.
Well, guess what? Even he's not going to listen to your pathetic ramblings.
You killed him? I would have assumed it was Debbie.
You hear me? I am all you've got! Oh my god. Debbie.
No. I don't care what. Oh my god, if I could reach through this screen and choke him to death.
Debbie, please. Are you alright?
Too real. Oh my god. No, and now she's comforting him. God damn it.
And shortly before Buffy found him.
Which means that he was killed during the day.
Yes! Sorry, I've just been... It's horrible. Horrible.
It's okay, Will. We're all glad Oz is off the hook.
Oz, what are you doing, honey? This is not safe, baby.
Sorry, I'm late. Did you bring the notes?
Yeah, you okay?
What? Oh, yeah. I'm such a klutz. Oh.
Fell down? Hit your eye?
Doorknob.
Doorknob, really? Well, looks like, somebody's about to, pick a fight they are not gonna win.
Depraved, sadistic animal.
Present. Yeah, maybe a cold-blooded jelly donut, but my timing is impeccable.
But you aren't. Hey, it's a kill in the day monster. 100% for sure.
2 victims, Jeff Walken and now Platt. Maybe there's something they had in common.
Missing internal organs.
Besides that.
Debbie. Well, victim number 1, Jeff. He was in jazz band with us. They used to horse around.
They were screwing?
Okay.
But he hid her music comp book once.
And we know that Debbie knew Platt. I mean, she was seeing him and way vocal about not having love for the guy.
Add this and stir. I just saw Debbie a minute ago sporting a nasty black eye.
Okay.
Debbie was in the quad a minute ago.
Right, we'll split up. Faith, you and I team. Will I stick with Buffy?
And I'll go lock myself in the cage.
Attaboy, attaboy. It's a necessary evil, honey.
It's tricky covering a fresh shiner like that. You know what works?
What?
Don't get hit.
Not something you say to a victim.
You're wrong. I don't know anything. It's not his fault. I mean, he's not himself when he gets like this.
You mean Pete?
It's me. I make him crazy. He just does what he does because he loves me too much.
You have to talk to us. We can't help you until you do.
I didn't ask for your help.
Well, when are you going to? I mean, if Pete kills you, it'll pretty much be too late.
Oh, we're making progress, I'm assuming. Yep, there it is. It was only a matter of time.
Since when do you touch my girl? Pete?
No questions as to why Oz is in there.
Well, I guess you didn't think about that when you put the moves on Debbie.
Well, this sucks.
He does love me. He does love me.
This is useless. We have to go. I have to find Pete.
He does love me. Come on. He does love me.
This poor girl. Poor Debbie.
He does love me.
I think she was broken before this.
Okay, I didn't care for that. I'm gonna do my best to not judge too harshly. Because this came out in, what, 99? 2000? Today, fiction at large presents a better understanding about women who, or not even just women, people who, go through situations like this, where they are in an abusive relationship and they feel trapped, like they have no way out. I mean, the things Debbie was saying, I've heard people say, to themselves and to their friends, trying to convince them that they're okay and that this situation is tenable. So to hear Buffy, a teenage girl, say that the victim is broken, it's just very telling of the time in which this episode was written. And I want it understood that if this episode was written today, that line probably would have never been written. But it wouldn't have felt right to me to just kind of let that go without comment. I would like it said for anyone watching this, going through a situation similar. I understand if you have your reasons that you feel like you can't get out. I was in a situation where I felt like I can't get out. I want you to know that you can. It's a lot of risk. It takes a lot of courage, but you are capable of finding it and overcoming it. In cases like that, usually the victim ends up dead. You are not broken. I just, wanted to make sure that was said. Man, the stunt workers were earning their paycheck that day. Jesus.
Time's up. Rules change.
Oh, man. Let him have it.
Sorry.
Oh no!
All right.
Night-night. 3 darts is too many. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I almost shot you. Did you see? I stopped her. You have to leave. Get out of Sunnydale. She knows.
How did she know, Debbie? Did you run your big mouth?
No, she just knew. It seemed like she just knew.
So you filled in the blanks.
Oh, God. Poor girl. Willow, you're gonna have to shoot your boyfriend again. Okay, I'll be honest, those moves looked a little lazy. Genuinely, if I were an Angel Buffy shipper, I'd be reeling right now. I mean, in a way I am, but it'd be dialed way up. Are you gonna say anything?
Buffy.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ow. And
Buffy.
It's all over school. What happened with Debbie and Pete? Except.
Are you gonna come clean about Angel? Are you gonna tell them?
Cafe mochas, we just lost it.
It's better than the estrogen theory. I heard he took all of his mother's birth control pills.
He didn't? Pete was a monster? It was like a real killing. He wasn't under the influence of anything?
Just himself.
Yep.
I'll see.
That I do like. They're not blaming it on the potion. He was just a monster.
It's just that you never really know what's going on inside somebody. Do you? I mean, you think if you care about them, but you never really do.
Faithfulness and devotion. Things born of fire and roof.
Like, my God, what are we gonna do about this? And he's, oh my God, he's weeping in his sleep. Oh, my heart is breaking for him. Jesus. I also saw, like, in the credits before I ended the episode, the name Janus Benson. Oh God, I love Janus Benson. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing like where her influence is, and it's awesome. Yeah, sorry that I went off on that rant earlier. I was concerned that somebody was watching this video thinking that was true. And then I couldn't stomach the thought. Just once again, you're not broken. Oh man, what an episode. I liked what the story did for everybody else. I like what it did for Oz. Where we got to feel more of his presence as an attached character, you know? He's not just some guy that shows up every once in a while now. He's part of the crew, and it felt nice to have him, you know, fully woven into events. Because I like him. I really like him. Buffy's new beau lasted more than just one episode. That's pretty cool. Faith is, like, right there in the swing of things for the rest of the team. I love that. Angel. Angel. Oh my God. I'm thinking about what happened in the way I would be thinking about this if I were watching this at the time it came out. So if I were watching this at the time it came out, I absolutely would have been shipping Angel and Buffy, because they, you know, they have what I get into. what I brought up earlier, you know, the creature of darkness, you know, being, you know, romantically obsessed with the creature of light. You know, there's the pining. Oh my god, the pining. Angel, totally out of his mind. You know, from the pain and suffering he dealt with for, in his case, what had to have been at least 100 years. You know, no easy feats to overcome or forget anytime soon. Still sensed Buffy was in danger. Like, he worked tooth and nail to get out of those chains. You know, something any bound creature would do. You're in chains, you want out. The first thing he did when he got out of those chains was look for Buffy and saved her. And yet, if I were watching this at the time it came out, I'd be screaming about this for days. Oh my god, and it... Like, my feelings about the appropriateness of Buffy and Angel's relationship hasn't changed. Like, one iota. Absolutely not. But it's still... The raw emotion of it, like, hit me. It punched me in the chest. The first word we hear him say is her name. And he just breaks down, holding on to her like she's, you know, the driftwood at sea, you know, the wreckage in the storm that he's lost in, that he needs to hold on to feel not safe, you know. God! Oh, that was so good. God, I'm looking forward to the next one. I wanted to talk more about what was going on with our rather unfortunate couple. It would have been so easy to blame his aggression entirely on the potion. So I'm glad that it was written in that he wasn't a monster, it was him. Because you saw it when he was, when he was Jekyll. You know, him saying to her in his, you know, normal state that Debbie was doing this to him. That he was only acting this way because she just, you know, she just made him so mad. This behavior, it didn't come out of nowhere. It was already in him. I appreciate that the show didn't take the irresponsible route and blame it all on the Mr. Hyde form. And if you liked that video and you would like to help this channel grow, there are several ways you can do that. First thing you can do is subscribe to my Patreon and have your name posted here at the end of my videos as just a big old thank you for, you know, your support. So yeah, it's just a big old thank you for all these lovely people you see right here. And aside from my Patreon, there's also my merch store, my coffee, and my Throne wishlist. Any contribution helps. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye bye. Mwah.